20 years from now you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did do. The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. Kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. Don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. Humor is mankind's greatest blessing. The worst loneliness is to not be comfortable with yourself. The man who does not read good books has no advantage over the man who cannot read them. A person who won't read has no advantage over one who can't read. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. The secret of getting started is breaking your complex, overwhelming tasks into small, manageable tasks, and then starting on the first one. The best way to cheer yourself is to try to cheer someone else up. Don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. To succeed in life, you need two things: ignorance and confidence. Keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that, but the really great make you feel that you, too, can become great. The difference between the almost right word and the right word is really a large matter. It's the difference between the lightning bug and the lightning. I have found out that there ain't no surer way to find out whether you like people or hate them than to travel with them. To get the full value of joy, you must have someone to divide it with. When angry, count 4. When very angry, swear. Of all the animals, man is the only one that is cruel. He is the only one that inflicts pain for the pleasure of doing it. Heaven goes by favor. If it went by merit, you would stay out and your dog would go in. I must have a prodigious amount of mind. It takes me as much as a week, sometimes, to make it up. It is curious that physical courage should be so common in the world and moral courage so rare. After all these years, I see that I was mistaken about Eve in the beginning. It is better to live outside the garden with her than inside it without her. The most interesting information comes from children, for they tell all they know and then stop. Anger is an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured. The human race has only one really effective weapon, and that is laughter. When we remember we are all mad, the mysteries disappear and life stands explained. Adam was but human, this explains it all. He did not want the apple for the apple's sake, he wanted it only because it was forbidden. The mistake was in not forbidding the serpent, then he would have eaten the serpent. The Bible has noble poetry in it, and some good morals and a wealth of obscenity, and upwards of 1,000 lies. Always acknowledge a fault. This will throw those in authority off their guard and give you an opportunity to commit more. Giving up smoking is the easiest thing in the world. I know because I've done it thousands of times. If voting made any difference, they wouldn't let us do it. There is a charm about the forbidden that makes it unspeakably desirable. Eat a live frog first thing in the morning and nothing worse will happen to you the rest of the day. Of all God's creatures, there is only one that cannot be made slave of the leash. That one is the cat. If man could be crossed with the cat, it would improve the man, but it would deteriorate the cat. Reality can be beaten with enough imagination. I have a higher and grander standard of principle than George Washington. He could not lie. I can, but I won't. There are many humorous things in the world, among them, the white man's notion that he is less savage than the other savages. It's easier to fool people than to convince them that they have been fooled. Education consists mainly of what we have unlearned. An intelligent person never shares 3 things with anyone: their innermost fears, past regrets, an unlimited excuse for showing up late. It's better to keep your mouth shut and appear stupid than open it and remove all doubt. It is better to deserve honors and not have them than to have them and not deserve them. Part of the secret of success in life is to eat what you like and let the food fight it out inside. Action speaks louder than words, but not nearly as often. My books are water, those of the great geniuses is wine. Everybody drinks water. Never argue with an idiot. They will only bring you down to their level and beat you with experience. It takes your enemy and your friend, working together, to hurt you to the heart, the one to slander you and the other to get the news to you. There was never yet an uninteresting life. Such a thing is an impossibility. Inside of the dullest exterior there is a drama, a comedy, and a tragedy. In the beginning of a change, the patriot is a scarce man, and brave, and hated and scorned. When his cause succeeds, the timid join him, for then it costs nothing to be a patriot. The right word may be effective, but no word was ever as effective as a rightly timed pause. The more I learn about people, the more I like my dog. Obscurity and incompetence. That is the life that is best worth living. Thunder is good, thunder is impressive, but it is lightning that does the work. Never argue with a fool, onlookers may not be able to tell the difference.